It's finals time here live from Atlantic City.
It's just my passion. It's what makes me happy. It's what I love doing.
I bought my house, I bought my car, I'm going to get married just because of the game. The most important thing is that I'm doing what I love.
Esports and video games always gave me that happiness factor. It was like the sole reason why I wanted to wake up.
We've been all around the world with the incredible Rainbow Six Pro League.
It's definitely a lot more strategically deep than other shooters.
It's 5 attackers against 5 defenders, a lot of strategies involved.
We're not embodying the sport with our bodies, it's literally just our hands and our minds, and they work together. We come from different backgrounds, from different parts of the world even, but we bleed the same color, right? We bleed siege.
Let's see who's really got it in them to win the title.
EG has always been the monster of a team that they are, but they got second place at Invitational. Penta is definitely their biggest obstacle.
Probably one of the most interesting rivalries.
Penta Sports, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning world champions.
We're the kings, we can say that without sounding too arrogant.
Pengu running at a time 2 seconds, sending evil geniuses home.
You're going to run into something that you're not used to.
They are a strong team, but they can be beaten. They're human.
With the way that Liquid's looking right now, potentially we could see the very first Latin American championship.
Liquid are here having fun.
Will we finally get the upset against Penta? Zig has to carry this here.
This time we're gonna win, I'm sure we're gonna win.
Team Liquid, they survive! Yeah, they win! Liquid! Penta have been finally put to bed.
Season 8, our first ever 6-month season of Pro League, will start soon.
When we won Pro League in Atlantic City, that was the most proud moment in my life, I think.
Mano, eu era o cara. Vou desmocar avançado.
Every day I watch something from this day, like photos or videos or something like this. It was a real good day. I want to repeat more this feeling, man. It was amazing. I live with my fiancée. We're gonna get married in 5 months. I proposed to her at this tournament after we won this match because it's 2 things that I love. First, I love her, of course. And I love the game.
Eu espero que eu tenha outra surpresa hoje, que é pedir ela em casamento. Anne Sharon Peixoto da Silva. Você aceita casar comigo?
And I was proposing, and she was at the phone, like tweeting or doing something. And she stopped, oh my God, it's with me, yes. And she ran, it was real nice. I don't talk too much with my father. My mom lives in Australia, so I'm basically alone. But it's good to have someone close to you, that supports you, that loves you, and that's her.
What a beautiful pancake.
She's someone that I want to be together for my whole life. I'm from Metropolis. It's calm and quiet. I really enjoy to be here.
Oh my God, you were so cute.
I'm still cute.
Okay, I know that.
That's my aunt, another aunt. That's me playing soccer.
Soccer?
Yeah. I love to compete, so it's in my blood. And I love video games, so I just mix these both things, competitive feelings and playing video games. Without Rainbow Six, I really don't have a backup plan. Everything that I got today is because of Rainbow Six. Professional career, this house. Rainbow Six today is my life, man. The first time and asked me what I do for a living, I said, I'm a businessman. Because I knew that she was not going to understand. So a friend of mine helped me. Oh, he plays video games for a living. And she didn't believe. But we were on the streets and people, oh, hey, Leo, can I take a picture? Hey, Z, can I take a picture? So she starts seeing what was this world, you know?
Tá, vai ser um açaí e menos cebolinha.
In Brazil, here, it's so hard to get a good job, you know? It's not like other countries, maybe in USA or in Europe.
Valeu, galera. Valeu.
We struggle to have a good salary, good money. And here we're just happy to do what we love. Sometimes I just stop and I think how many people want to be playing in T-Liquid. So that's why you have to be humble, always.
Before Siege, I didn't really go places, and now we've gone to multiple continents and multiple countries. I never thought in my wildest dreams that we ever get this far, but now one of the best teams in the world, most feared. And I've been fortunate as an individual to make world records or moments that will go down in history of the game.
But I'm only as good as my last game. That's what drives me to keep going. When I lost against Team Liquid in New Jersey, I tried to value, justifying that we lost.
Yeah, they will! Liquid, they win!
Did we put in the hours that we can say that we should have gotten this victory? And in all honesty, we didn't. It was one of our sloppiest seasons. We got so stagnant, we got so comfortable. That was the last tournament, and it still haunts me today. I think losing is fine. But if we lose because we didn't do enough, that's when the team falls apart internally for sure. Now the pressure's on them. I was raised with a single mother of 2 children, working 2 or 3 different jobs. My mother was never close to her family. She was kind of caught off early as the black sheep. Upon losing my father, I lost that entire side as well. So the family was mother, brother, and son. That was it. Being raised with that, I learned that we support each other no matter what. And I think that was a big reason why I was comfortable doing an absurd thing such as esports. But, we didn't come from much money, so something like a computer or video games, that wasn't really there for us. I had great friends. Nikolai, also known as Prixie, he kind of provided me that safe haven of I could play on his computer sometimes.
Oh, I found a really great picture of you guys sitting in Ølstykke.
Oh,
sitting with your faces up in the screen, big Trinitron screens like this. Yeah. Big IBM. Yeah. We always have at least 3 or 4 PCs, gaming PCs, rigs.
It's like the home base where everybody can come and be together and.
Yeah. But it always has been your second home.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
No, I think it's no.
I'm very proud of what you have achieved until now. And to be honest, we are sitting at home or at job watching when you are playing games.
You do have a skill of, being really good at the game. And that doesn't really matter, what kind of game it is, because you've always kind of been good at, or try to be.
Yeah, very competitive, yeah. When it failed, I'd be like,
So the whole approach into esports, it was very, very set on specific time frames. And I had, 4, 5, 6 months worth of rent saved up. And once that rent money runs out, I don't have a home anymore. I need to pay my mom to live here, otherwise she can't make the bills go around, so that's fair. Going to the very first tournament, I was more worried about winning for the sake of getting $5,000.
Penta have already shown some strength today.
It could have failed miserably. But if you don't take a risk, there won't be a reward or a chance for a reward.
The diffuser down with 30 seconds. Bouncy's going to find 4, but Pengu says no.
Thankfully, we won the first tournament.
Penta are your first Rainbow Six PC Pro League champions.
I mean, I'm definitely not surprised, that you have, grown as much as you have.
And Prixie helping out as well. He pushed me into playing Siege. He showed me the trailer. It's like, oh, if you buy the game, I'll buy the game kind of thing. Played it together. And then I left you behind, actually. That's a terrible part. I left him behind to play with my team, and then we became Penta Sports. And he was like, all the way out here. I'm over here, and we're like, so how are you doing? Kind of thing, right? Do you still play Siege? And he's like, nah, because you left me behind. I'm like, oh, sorry, I play every day. So we started together, but then I kind of forgot about him a little bit. I feel so bad about it. Yeah, in hindsight, I feel so bad about it, but no regrets, right? No regrets.
Time goes by so fast, yet the changes are not subtle. Realizing when I could make it more than just making it by was after the first Invitational. Won 40 grand each player, that's crazy. I got my mom a car for her birthday, which was my way to invest back in her and thank her for all the things that she's done for me. And together we managed to pay off her debt that she had for many years. It kind of scares me a little bit to look at how much you achieved, because in the same aspect, you can see how much can I lose, right? It's my family, it's my income, it's my life. It's something that I try not to think about because I'm afraid of losing it.
So I was a bit surprised at Atlantic City, the results from the last season. We definitely want revenge on Penta after losing them. They were definitely the toughest opponent. And obviously, they beat us in the match.
Unstoppable is an apt word to use to describe Penta in their current form.
Coming in the new season, we expect to get to the point where we feel like we can win because we're not satisfied otherwise. As far as like the next specific goal, we started to really buckle down and focus on practicing a lot more for the beginning of the season. I kind of am obsessive over it. I don't know. It's just, I guess, my competitive nature.
Troy was, he just loved sports. He loved kids. He loved the fun of the game. Oh, yeah. Look at that dapper guy.
I remember that.
You remember that, yeah. That was a great moment for me. I loved going with you guys. And then hockey, you know, I showed you, here's how you shoot and do this many reps a day. And you did like triple that, quadruple every day.
I wouldn't care at all about something, or like I would put literally everything into it. Like there was no in between at all.
When we played for the Kings, when I was coaching there, we had 6 days a week. That's all you knew. It was nuts. I was 9 years old. And then that year you got hurt, right? Mm-hmm. You hit your head. I don't know if you recall it.
Yeah.
You skated from the far end and lost an inch. And then I'm up in the stands and you plugged your head right into the boards. And I went, oh, that's my kid. Shoot. Mm-hmm. And you got up and realized you had been concussed. The first I wanted him to quit. He said, no, I'll be okay. Then you had another one.
Mm-hmm. I had a bunch.
11. He had 11.
Yeah.
Something like 11 concussions. After the last one, you came out of the dressing room, you gave me the nod. I didn't say anything, and you like I'm done. And I thought, wow. And I remember I drafted up the note to the team, and they were all thinking that we're sad. Oh, I was happy. I got a book to read about what you do when you're not that person anymore. But there's nothing that you can read to get you through it faster. You couldn't have gym class. You couldn't ride a bike. You had to refine yourself, and there's no quick method. How do you feel on it?
I don't want to talk about it, so.
Okay. Yeah. Look at this. I found this. You wanted me to throw everything away. I'm glad I kept it. Look at this. Number 9. Wow. You're taking that home with you. That's a keeper for you.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Okay, cool. Anyways, maybe we shoot the puck today or the tennis ball. We had the orange ball, too. You got those sticks, eh?
Just a couple years ago, I couldn't remember the last time I had woke up and like felt really happy.
All right, off we go, right?
I did get lucky that I came across something like Siege and just how drastic of a change that was. That kind of light bulb moment where it's like, I really like this. I'm gonna make this my passion and eventually my career.
So this is Meadowood Park. This is where we would shoot the puck.
I definitely think it means more just because like in my past, that kind of camaraderie of like, when we have a good round, like my teammates right beside me and they all have my back and they care for me and it's the same for me towards them. I don't think a lot of other teams have that, and I've actually heard Pengu say this on his stream. He said, my teammates are my business partners and I can't consider them friends because like, what if I have to cut them or something? And like, I understand where he's coming from.
Nice.
But like, no, I want all 5 of us to be the best. And yeah, I don't know. It means a lot to have guys that are so close.
This career, people think it's just having fun all the time, but it's a job. It's hard to balance between my fiancé and Rainbow Six, the game or her. It's just hard for you to have everything, you know? Being away from my house, from you, it's not easy. It's not easy at all.
Yes, for me too.
That you support me, that's the best thing I got.
Yes. It's really stressful, but I know it's worth it. I want to be with you all the time.
I know.
But I know it's our dream and I don't want you to give up, you know.
I want
you to conquer everything you want to.
Agora pode dar beijo. Agora olha pro farol.
I told her once, you can tell me the date that I will stop playing. You just have to say, Zig, stop playing. Come back home. And I will. Petropolis, that's a really good place to rest and to visit my fiancé. But I've spent most of my time in São Paulo. The whole team lives here, and that's the place where we train. But I prefer to be at home with my fiancé, but it's necessary, you know.
Dava pra plantar, o montanha não precisa ter avançado tanto não, era só avançar pouquinho, mano.
I spend the most of my time inside the house. You guys say team house, in Brazil we call gaming house. It's a different atmosphere, you know. I just play Rainbow Six the whole day. I spend more time with my teammates than my fiancé. Before big tournaments and important matches, we practice like 8-9 hours per day. Right now we are training for Paris. That's a couple weeks ahead.
Nossa, que bala. Acho que é muito bom, mano.
We prefer to focus on quality instead of quantity.
Eu ouvi o... Tá ligado?
The most important thing is we have to have fun. It's a job, but we love what we do. We love to play Rainbow Six.
Nossa, mãe do céu. Que isso, rapaz. Só foi dele, apertou delete ali no...
After Atlantic City, we get this pressure. I told the guys that it's easier for you to be a champion than stay on the top.
This is the most special thing that we have here in the gaming house. It's our trophy, the world champion from Pro League, you know? Ta-da.
There's no shortcut. You have to be patient and you have to work hard. It's not easy, but it's always good to improve. And I know that the team is improving.
typical day at home is probably I get up, the gamer schedule, so around like 11 noon. Hello? And then once the team's on, discuss how we can improve on a specific map or a specific aspect of our play or anything like that. We would play Penta in either quarters or grand finals. The start of the season, we actually kind of had a rough start. Yeah. And I think we found our stride and started to feel more comfortable after putting in more time, and I see us just only improving more, so we're feeling good for Paris, definitely. Salads as well?
Yeah. Look, I got Caesar and regular. Make it look like I made it. Hi.
My brother always played video games, and I was always competitive, so like I'd watch my brother play all the time, and then I wanted to be as good as him or better than him.
So you practiced Jarrett today?
A move.
Oh, did it? Till what time?
2.
Oh, so it's earlier. Good job, Troy.
Thank you.
It's nice and even.
Retire and become a salad chef.
That's good. You have a backup plan.
Are you all ready for Paris? You got all your stuff?
No.
You got to pack?
Yes.
Okay. I'm disappointed I'm not going to be able to see Paris, but I'll be watching from home every single game.
I appreciate it.
Do you notice it? You probably don't notice it.
Well, I don't. I just play. But
You just play. I know.
I like to know that you're watching, that Dad's watching, that anyone's watching.
Yeah.
It's nice to know.
It's nice to know. Yeah. Well, it's always fun to watch, and it's so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It is cool how you've done so well. When I was at Invitational and people had your jersey on with your name on the back, oh my God. I remember when you first started and it was, out of nowhere.
Yeah, needed something competitive to do, and that was like what I really found, I guess, that I liked.
Well, and even your social circle, right? Because, there was times when you weren't really able to go to school, and, you developed that whole...
Yeah, because, I lost basically, the friends I had from hockey and baseball and all that, so, I didn't have that social circle anymore, and then I was like, well, what do I have now?
And to be able to go into something totally different and build up a whole new network of friends, and, that's hard. And they're such good friends.
Mm-hmm.
I know at the Invitational when I was talking to Amar when you guys lost, and then you took some time before you came out to see me, and he went back and got you to make sure you were okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good guys.
Yeah.
I know. I'm always so happy when I know you guys are all going to be together because I know you're going to have so much fun. Yeah, I'm making you cry. Troy and I we're so emotional, honey. You get that from me.
Mm-hmm.
It's exciting, Troy. So exciting. I hope you guys do good. At least beat Penta. Gosh, what's the prize pool for Paris? It's huge, isn't it?
I think it's 375,000.
Wow, that's big.
It's big. We always do feel that, if we're on the top of our game, that, we are the best team. Liquid's doing really well, but outside of them, it's Penta. So by the time Paris rolls around, I want to beat them. I want to prove we're the best team, period.
The Paris Majors, our biggest event outside of the Six Invitational.
So, here we are. You will be playing on that stage. It's twice as big as Atlantic City, almost 3 times bigger than the Six Invitational. The event in itself is supposed to hold 30,000 people. You're going to be casted in more than 12 languages.
4 days before flying out to Paris, G2 approached us and said, we want to buy you guys. We want to give you a chance to play for us, and we want you guys to present the brand. It's like that final step, and now we have it. And we promised them that if they did pick us up, we would do them proud. So we cannot lose.
Welcome to the group stages.
Now, today we got Team Liquid against Obey for you in just a bit.
I got this charm. It's a present, a gift from my fiance, and it's always with me near the bench when I'm playing. So that's just like to give me good luck, you know, because I look at these charms and I know when she's present there, you know.
Our game is starting. Let's head into map number 1. So Bay Alliance versus Team Liquid to fight for their position in the quarterfinals.
This looks might be a rush game with the Ying because they are all set up to that big window.
Everything is going in, and will Liquid dive? They need Nest to go in and get kills after them. Bullet gets the kill here on my man. He runs at Benji getting one more to 2v2. PSK's down on the floor. All on to Zig, and he gets taken. Obey Alliance will take round number 3.
At the moment, it seems like Liquid stalled.
We not did great in Paris, but I really don't know what happened.
Let's now Obey on map point.
Sometimes you're gonna make a tactic and you're gonna win with this tactic against G2, and you're gonna play with the same tactic and you will lose.
PSK is just holding off on his own. Last one alive. But now there's so many angles for PSK to play against as Bosco will land it, absolutely demolish Team Liquid in map number 1.
Liquid didn't look all that great. I think they actually had a really good first half of the season. So I was expecting them to come in playing really well, but they looked disjointed and kind of separated in what they were doing from my perspective.
I hate to say it, but Liquid is not playing as a team.
Not the team play we saw at Atlantic City Finals. Obey on map and match point, the reigning Pro League champions. They need this. If they lose this round again, they're out. They spotted the diffuser, and Adam finds the headshot on the bullet. 2 alive from Team Liquid. Their tournament life is on play here. Sexy Cake will reveal his position as Skies gets one, but it turns into 1v1. Zig has little time. He needs to stick the diffuser here, as Skies should be able to hear him in the meantime. Skies running in from the side, goes in. Obey Alliance survive by taking down, literally, the Pro League champions of Season 7, Team Liquid. This is the big upset. Honestly, I am flabbergasted. I am surprised. I am mute at this point at what has just happened, the destruction of Team Liquid.
We played very badly today. The communication wasn't so good, and our head was outside the game. That's so disappointing. I came to Paris and I didn't see the Eiffel Tower, and I really don't want to see it. I just want to go home. I don't want to be with my fiance. I want to be home.
Time for our first semi-final of the day. It's a big European clash. G2 versus Secret.
Be confident in our plays, and it's not going to be a problem, I swear and promise that to you.
Steezy gets a kill, but diffuser down. No, it's Pengu, the Danish superstar, will give G2 the win.
To me, I guess for Pengu, he puts in so much time into the game.
G2 are your first team to make it to tomorrow's grand finals.
The guy like practices for 15 hours straight, and like he's one of the best, if not like the best player in the world. So I want to beat them, and then I'm the best, right?
So I was visiting Evil Geniuses last week, and they told me that they won payback from the Invitational. What are your thoughts about that?
That'll be exciting. Fun fact, 2 weeks ago, Finstomac, who is with Siege.gg, he predicted a G2 EG final where it would be a best of 5, of course, going 5th map. So I would very much like to see that, for sure.
It's time for semi-final number 2 between Evil Geniuses and Rogue.
I think it's by Emo.
Geo coming down onto the site, but the dual kill from Eclipse, the grenade!
Oh my god, I'm so much better! You fucking noodle!
What kind of player Canadian is? We're not that close, but I always watch from afar.
Evil Geniuses! They secure it! And we'll have it, the rematch from Six Invitational, EG versus Gamers 2.
So we call him the Woo Troy because it goes, whoa! When you watch Troy, you feel the intensity, you feel the passion, 100%. Playing against Troy, it meant a lot to me. It would be the most honorable team to lose against because they're the second best team in the world, statistically speaking. come to my crib. Push the way.
EG really likes to run the visual.
I think our dominance comes primarily for the preparation that goes in. I know what maps we're playing, I know what operators we're banning, I know what their strats are. But that doesn't come out of nowhere, right?
But we're not going to play Oregon. But they have won it 11 times in a row. It's their strongest map. It's stat-wise. We have stat guys.
Stat-wise, I think a lot of that goes unnoticed because that's behind the curtains. But it's one of the biggest impactors of why we're so strong, I think.
A long story still continuing for EG as they're looking to try and take their title back from G2.
Listen, boys. Same as last time. We got absolutely fucking nothing to lose. They have everything in the world to lose. That #1 spot, right? Best in the world. That's ours today.
Guys, he's alone. Help each other.
Last one on you.
Nice!
Well played. We make that fucking.
We let them in.
We have all come down to this.
All right, Nectrox. Well, that is one thermite charge used now on the hatch inside the admin office. That is a risky play.
It's such a great story, and these are the best two teams in the world consistently for a reason.
Jonas goes in for the spray, and MVK will go down. That's Goga being lost by Young, holding the angle. Extra gas canister shot in the back. As Jonas again, the second kill. One more up top. He finds him. Pengu gets the kill on Necroc. Interrogation! What going happening? Cough him up, Jonas. We've seen it all, and it's literally round number 2.
Good try.
You can't get a better final than the two Titans clashing off.
Pengu will win it! Interrogate with the second G2! They claw things back yet again.
I said it. There was a delay. There was no response. But say you're doing it though. We aren't saying what we're doing.
I think at this point, they'd like to see a new champ. Map number 1 with a 6-2 scoreline will go the way of our European squad of G2 Esports. Devastating here for Evil Geniuses.
6-2. Like, you should have been way fucking closer there, guys. There's a disconnect, right? Just think about it. Everyone chill out. We got this, right? It's one map. It's the best of 5.
Canadian will get 1 kill on a G2. One last alive as Jonas gets sprayed. Round number 1 for EG.
Boys, everything they have is set up for CO attack. We play into them. We need to be smarter.
G2 to tie it 1-1. G2 take the round. The round to go for G2.
They capitalize on mistakes better than anyone else.
The headshot running from Pengu. They'll deal with one man. Canadian goes down, and there you go. G2 secure. Map number 2.
I'm a little nervous that this is going to be one of our shorter casts here. This is not looking good at all. There we go, Canadian with a surprise attack on Pengu.
And from above, Pengu again.
Right. Hide.
The crowd going ham. G2 on map and match point. Here's Fabian will find the first kill, and it is on Canadian. Fabian with the second one on Necrox. 5v3 advantage for G2. They're closer for the win. Fabian with one more. Gogo with 1. And NVK last alive. The hope of North America on NVK. But its position is revealed. Close to getting the victory. And he goes down! G2 will take the win! A 3-0 absolute destruction. EG failed to find the opener, not a single map.
I hate to use the word unstoppable, but G2 are unstoppable.
Kind of coming to realization that we actually won, and I'm going to wake up tomorrow with the trophy, with the title, and, it wasn't just a dream or whichever. The only team that can beat G2 is G2 themselves. Cheers, boys.
Let's go. Cheers.
Another big thing that didn't really hit us till recently is that because we won this tournament, we're actually qualified for the Invitationals in February. And it relieves so much stress because now we can skip multiple qualifiers and we're just guaranteed to be the next major, and that's where we want to be. We're going to put our eyes onto Rio in November, and that's going to be the next step. Playing on an Olympic stadium with between 12 and 14,000 people in the audience, that's going to be a big win for us.
Sådan der. Skal jeg skære løg, eller vil du skære løg?
Du skærer løg.
Jeg skærer løg.
Så hæpper jeg.
Så kan du pakke den her ud.
Mm-hmm.
Den skal være deroppe sammen med rødbederne.
Vil du have det indenfor eller udenfor? Hvad tænker vi der?
Ja, nu er så mange, jeg tror, der er mange biler udenfor.
It's super emotional because it's not something that you can experience otherwise.
Nej, men jeg tror, man skulle være til stede, fordi jeg kan godt forklare måske mine arbejdskollegaer, hvad det her oplevelse, jeg har taget en masse spillere og smidt op på Facebook og sådan noget, ikke? Men de var der ikke. Jeg kan huske i starten, når jeg kom op på arbejde og sagde, nu skal I høre, Niklas, han stopper så i gymnasiet, fordi han skal være e-sport, skal han spille. Og folk tænkte,
A lot of parents, they know their, sons and daughters play video games, but they don't really understand the impact or the influence that it might have, and the reach, like friendship or, social interaction.
Når du siger det sådan, så kan vi så sige, inden at du startede med professionelle spillere, der var du en lille lort. Ja. En lille irriterende lort. Der ikke ville gå i skole, du gad ikke lave lektier, du havde egentlig ikke ret mange venner, du var nogle få, men gode venner, og du var egentlig ikke altid særlig behagelig at være sammen med.
Nej.
Det var det. Men du har jo ændret dig enormt på de 3 år. Positivt.
Ja, positivt primært.
Mega positivt. Altså, du er jo enormt elskelig. Kom til Paris. Jeg har aldrig været med dig før. Du vidste, jeg sad bag skærmen i stuen. Det var positivt. Og jeg synes, det var enormt positivt, at jeg kunne kende dig i det. Niklas i den.
Ja.
Ikke Pengu, men Niklas.
Yeah, you can be yourself.
Nå, men jeg havde tænkt på, at jeg flyder derned, om når jeg så kom derned, om det så helt drejer sig om Pengu, eller at jeg kunne se mit eget barn i det, som jeg kender dig herhjemme.
Ja.
Det var, og det skal du blive ved med.
Ja.
Du skal være dig selv i det her.
I think he's got a silencer, so...
Oh, that's a guy.
Oh, there's an easy kill. There you go. You gonna take Vip with you when you move?
Nah.
No?
I don't have space.
No, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So Prixie, my best friend, we've been together since we were basically newborn. He's the one that got me into Siege. He's been behind me every single step of the way. Jeg kan dufte havet. Eller fjorden.
Ja. Salt i...
Ja, salt. That's where it started, and I think the love for the game came via a friend, because I had no interest in it prior, and it was a bond of friendship that got me there. Ej, der er mange dumme ting. Dengang med... Det var meget sjovt dengang, og det er også ikke sjovt nu.
Måske ikke lige at gå ud på isen.
Måske ikke lige den, nej. Måske ikke lige den.
Når der ikke er så tykt.
Det var...
I think it's amazing, like, what you've managed to achieve, like, over the last 2 years. You've evolved a lot, not only as a player, but also as a person. I'm really, proud of seeing you achieve that, because I know you've always, sort of envied people who, or not envied, but,
No, definitely. You can use envy. I think it's a good word. Envied.
Yeah.
No, but it was basically only because of you who started it.
Yeah.
No, but it's been a pretty good journey so far.
Yeah. Hopefully it continues, at least for you. I wish you the best of luck, because I really do hope that you succeed even more than you already have.
Thank you. Well, it's, your support means the world, and our friendship the last 20 years, so thank you.
Yeah.
Tak.
Ja, du ved, du har altid en plads her.
Ja, det er godt.
Så. Ja, jeg ser dig jo som en bror,
ja.
Så...
Jeg har altid været der.
Ja, vi vel serverer.
Helt klart, at sound her, når I flytter.
Ja.
Fala alguma coisa aí, Ohio. Vamos, time! Eu botei 200%. Tá pronto aí? Tá pronto? Bora. Todo mundo... Quem é suporte aí?
What happened in Paris? I really don't know. Oh man, I was real sad. The team is good, but sometimes you just can't win.
Ele entrava PC rasgando a gente no PC.
Não tinha mira. A gente bania miras. Ele vinha procurando sem mira, pô.
Então quebra aquela mira ali, mano.
But when you lose a match, you have to know how to learn from that. So that's what Team Liquid does. We keep learning.
Tem algumas questões de comunicação a serem alinhadas com você. Eu acho que Hoje a gente vai falar de um negócio que chama Flow. Alguém já ouviu falar disso?
We have Claudio, he's our mental coach. He helps us not to be afraid to play, you know. Sometimes you're afraid to make a move and you lost because you're afraid. You can't be afraid.
Então, falando um pouco, então, do funcionamento cerebral nisso, né? A gente tem diversos tipos de ondas cerebrais, né, que estão presentes o tempo todo. O estado de flow, por exemplo, ele é baseado nessa fusão, né, de tanto das ondas alfa quanto das ondas teta, né, para conseguir fazer o que você faz no dia todo e esquecer o entorno. Alguém já entrou nesse estado? Já percebeu isso antes? Cara, eu vejo isso daí tudo que você fala, cara. E foi exatamente o jeito que a gente jogou em Atlantic City. É tipo, a gente não se preocupa, não tinha ego porque a gente tava, foda-se, se ganhar ou se perder. Entendeu? A gente fazia uma cal bosta, fazia alguma merda, a gente acabava ali, partia pro outro round. Mas isso é uma coisa que não é fácil replicar. Não. Entendeu? Mas, esse que é o problema. Não é algo que você consiga, vamos replicar, galera, agora conseguiu. É algo natural, cara. Então, é natural, é porque assim, você não consegue, por exemplo, forçar esse estado. Mas você consegue, por exemplo, às vezes, preparar um terreno para que ele surja. Ah, com certeza. We try to adapt very fast to get an advantage. So this is our big challenge. We really want to go to Pro League in Rio because it's gonna be crowded. We know that we have more than 2 million people playing Rainbow Six in Brazil. That's a huge number. It's gonna be massive and we don't want to be out of that.
Então, acho que o que motiva o Zig é aquela sensação de ganhar. Ele tem isso com ele quer ganhar, ele quer levar uma família dele para ver um torneio no Brasil, ele quer ter essa sensação de jogar no Brasil, ter o apoio da torcida. Eu acho que isso é o que mais motiva ele, é ter a chance de jogar no Mundial no Brasil e ver essa torcida gritando pelo nosso nome lá.
Bora! Vambora, caralho, vamos então. Bora, caralho!
It doesn't matter if we lost the first match. I just want to go there, you know. I just want to sit in front of the crowd and play Rainbow Six. That's my redemption.
I was gonna jump off the roof. Yeah, Troy, kill me. No, stop, don't.
Yo, Pengu him.
Yo.
You know what, Troy? Forget mud window, just get mud door, the one closest to the living room, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go over call-outs really quick.
Oh, fruit and plant. Okay, yeah.
So we're currently boot camping for the Pro League Finals in Rio. We're just here at a house that we got with EG, and the whole team's here boot camping for about 10 days. We're a couple days in now, but yeah, just practicing a lot leading up to the event, preparing. It just makes the practice a lot more productive. Everyone's held accountable because everyone's here. Just the fact that we're constantly discussing, constantly can practice or try things. But it's good to see each other again and all that. Just after losing Paris, we decided we need to make like a significant change, or like in order to improve enough to where we can confidently surpass G2. Seeing all the preparation and work Shaz did, and seeing how little we had, we wanted to get a new coach in place of Bacon. It's not that common to change a coach, but we felt at a serious disadvantage, and we needed someone that was going to put in a lot more work.
Okay, so in terms of positioning, Troy, you'll be in like open kitchen, okay?
Bringing Gotcha as a coach is probably like the biggest improvement we've had. He watches all of our scrims, all of our VODs, gives us tons of feedback on that, mid-game feedback on what we can try different.
I think that nade went too deep, by the way, Troy. It needed to go a little bit to the left.
Yeah. He has huge scouting reports on every team before we even come up against them. Takes a lot off our shoulders.
Time to eat.
What do you guys get? Literally everything. Chicken wings, ribs, chicken, fries.
Extremely healthy gamer dinner.
Yep.
Right after Paris, we actually made some pretty good improvements right away. Started going well, and I think it was after the second or third game of the first half, BC basically said that he was leaving. He just kind of out of nowhere in the middle of the season was just like, that's it, I'm gone. I'm gonna be honest, it was a bit tough for me. I felt kind of betrayed.
Just take whatever you guys want, yeah. Whatever you insist.
Don't mind if I do.
We wanted to pick up Gio, who was on Rogue. For a while, I've regarded him really highly. He was like a top player that we thought was really good. He gets along really well with the team. He's a funny guy, high energy. He brings like a lot of leadership in the middle of the round.
I'm rotating
we can actually plan. We can actually plan on the wall whenever we're ready.
He's not afraid to like say what he doesn't like about something or what we should do instead, which is really important because we figure out things that will work a lot quicker.
You rotate back and you go in Whitehall. Go by E2.
After Paris, I was really frustrated with myself. I think that was like the worst individual performance I had. Pengu said it in interviews before. He said like that he like ran into me in the lobby that day and he said like I didn't seem like myself. As the captain and in-game leader, no matter how frustrated I am with how I'm playing, I need to bring that energy into my team because it affects all of them if I'm different. I did feel like I kind of let the team down in that sense. Yeah, for myself, just the attitude and energy sort of thing.
What did Gio say? You're gonna give Jacob one last try. Oh, yeah. He's talking about
I'd say this is the best and most prepared we've ever felt. Not only going into a boot camp, but now going into an event as well. Obviously, gotta prepare for every team and can't underestimate anyone. But we're really trying to close the gap with G2 and pass them up. We're looking to win the Rio Pro League Finals.
The rest of the season wasn't well, you know. We realized that we weren't able to play in Rio in the last match of the season. We had a chance, but we didn't win. We tied. So that was real hard to us because it was a dream to play in Rio, in our hometown, in Brazil, Pro League. It was real hard. So it was hard, man. Bullet and PSK, they're not playing with us anymore. They're a real good player, but sometimes we were inside this match and they just freeze. At the moment that we lost the spot in Rio, I thought about Bullet and PSK. That was our last match together because at the time I knew that we're gonna change the roster.
Ô, ban Twitch, o Paulo gosta de jogar de Twitch. Ban Twitch, ban Twitch. Ban Twitch aí.
Conseguiu, né?
Vai com isso.
Now we got two more newcomers.
Ih, Paluzão, cauterei o Palu, galera. Nossa senhora, cauterei o Palu.
Palu and Gohan. My physical health is very important. If you just spend the whole day playing, for me it's not good for my mind, you know, so I have to go out to walk, to run, to work out a little bit just to get out of computer, you know. I've been playing for more than 10 years. They call me grandpa, you know, sometimes, just because I'm 30. I know that I'm an older player than my colleagues, you know, But I don't feel like 30, man. I don't feel like 30 at all. Age is not something that will stop you for playing. Sometimes I have to work harder than them. It's exhausting, but it's the price.
Season 8 finals in Rio. This is the first time we're ever going to have Rainbow Six Siege in a huge stadium with over 10,000 seats.
We're in Rio right now. It was quite a journey, actually. We had a 20-hour flight, Frankfurt to Sao Paulo.
Oh, it's so bright. Yeah. Like my back is like hot.
In Australia, if it gets over like 40 degrees, then you get to go home from school or from home.
Oh, yeah?
So that's pretty cool.
Oh, so you do have those regulations like those? We're having the Pro League finals of Season 8, which is taking place in the Olympic Stadium.
Kind of crazy, right, Kento? You're gonna be playing with the Olympic rings on the building, dude. That's nuts. Esports, baby.
We're in the biggest stadium that we've ever had, the biggest crowd.
Okay, they took Liquid winning. That's fine. That's fair. I can respect that. Liquid! Oh!
At the beginning of the season, we were definitely like way up. I think we're peaking as a team. And then we got close, and then we drew twice, then we lost the game against Penta, actually, which is funny because that was our old organization. Something like communication and basics are a little bit off. And it's not bad by any means, but the gap is definitely closing. It's not just us becoming weaker, it's other teams catching up.
Oh, nice. We get our own customized message. It feels good to be the favorite to win, doesn't it? 6-2 Esports, we mean G2 Esports, are commonly known as the best team in the world, and you don't need to prove anything anymore. But you haven't won a Pro League title since August 2017. Maybe it's finally time to take that back. Good luck.
We counter dice alone, and then we pushed it, and the other push. Then we win on luck too.
With regards to the rounds where Jaeger's pushing out and stuff like that, you can set up stuff like you can buck underneath the door, so you can actually.
Yeah, but now you're thinking like we're gonna attack super far away.
Our first opponent is Immortals, and they're like 100% our focus. Like Shaz was at some point, all right, guys, I prepped from FaZe, who we're expecting the final, but like, no, Immortals first. I know we're expected to win, but we might not win, right? Look at all three expected opponents, and then you face the first one, you're gonna mix stuff together, and it's gonna go real bad real quick. So one game at a time, really.
Oven's on, dough's risen, the fans are up and early, gathered in front of the evil bakery. They cheer and chant. The plays, the kills, the plants all come together like a beautiful Rembrandt. Some people say evil geniuses are cursed with second-place finishes, but we don't believe in superstitions. You've always been one of the favorites of any tournament you've entered, and it won't be any different this time. Every story needs a great villain, and we don't imply you're the bad guys, but hey, you are evil geniuses after all. So maybe this will end with evil on top. Go get them Canadian MVK Young Geometrics and Necrocs. What should really be said, come on EG, let's get that bread.
We're all prepared for it headed into Rio. Obviously keeping a close eye on G2.
G2, I think we could either ban out Consulate or Coastline on them, because they seem to really like both maps a lot.
We have potential to match up against them in the semifinals. Obviously, we play Fnatic first. Gotcha will scatter like all the other teams as well to have them, but we're really trying to kind of close the gap with G2 and pass them up.
A gente vai falar a gente inglês, a gente só tá no português, mano.
Okay, we can change.
Não tem que falar.
Just
I have no point. Vai falar ponto.
Point.
have no point.
I wish I could be playing, but now I'm going to do some commentaries about the finals. So I need to get a suit.
I'm gonna be the
Advisor.
yes.
She's gonna
the fashion
choose.
designer.
Yes. She's gonna choose the color. What do you think about yellow?
No, not yellow. You're gonna be so pretty.
Oh yeah. That's nice. It's no, it's okay. I'm very strong, you know, my chest and my biceps. So that's good. Okay, that's the one.
We are in the budget.
Maybe.
We are in the
Woo, we are in the budget.
The budget.
We're ready to go.
Aqui na Arena Junense, você também tem casa. Vamos, Brasil!
E aí, Meri, tudo certo com você? Zigueira também.
Zigueira.
Muito tranquilo.
Tá muito tranquilo. Zigueira hoje nosso convidado especial.
Two Olympian Titan teams coming at us now. It is Evil Geniuses against Fnatic.
We want Oregon. Surprise, surprise.
I never knew that was coming, man.
A match that any esport would want to have. Two legendary organizations. One of them goes to the semi-final. EG or Fnatic with Emzo and Milos.
EG has to win because this is not something you want to lose.
Woo, what a great day. Got my steak dinner, Nora won. Let's go, baby. We can't lose today, right?
They were expected to win this, and they got weakened opposition, missing a pro player. Short version, Magnet got hospitalized unexpectedly, got treated, got operated on his organ, but he couldn't get here, and Dizzle, their coach, is playing. There he is, the big man joining the roster. But he told me he hasn't played in ages, just hasn't played at all in ages.
He's like, I give up, it's fine, we can lose.
Hang on tight, because this is going to be amazing.
We kind of knew that they would probably try to catch us off guard. Not exactly to the extent that they did.
Where's that box still? They still it out?
The very first round, they did like a crazy rush.
Wow, they're gonna go for the rush. Neo will get one, but the C14 kill. Canadian will land two as he takes out Geo.
Rain Mini.
Rizraz is all on his own. It's all down to Rizraz now as he gets one, but not the second. Canadian will wipe out Fnatic, and there you go.
That alone, it was just clear, like this is how they're gonna play.
Fnatic to grab the second round. Fnatic will take 2 rounds now. There you go, the goo mines will go off and no, let's see! EG! Not a moment too soon.
I don't even know what I'm watching. I can't explain it.
Yeah. And Dizzle will get the kill.
This is scripted. Like, Magnet is not actually sick.
Let's go, Dizzle. Aces will take Canadian out. Match point already. What is going on?
Gotcha couldn't be on stage behind us.
Why aren't you taking tactical pauses? Very odd, I have to say.
He couldn't officially join the roster and he couldn't stand behind us on the stage. He was on the side of the stage, like freaking out, like call a timeout, but obviously he can't do it from there.
Young will make it happen again. Oh no. Oh no. C4, it's right out. What in the world is going on here?
To be quite honest with you, I don't think they prepared for Fnatic as much as they should. I think they kind of took that a little bit for granted.
Fnatic will take the map in the quarterfinals with their coach playing. If EG lose to Fnatic, I don't think we'd be able to look at EG the same way ever again. What is happening to EG? What is happening is that they're losing.
Listen, they're gonna try some rank crap. They're gonna try to rush you. They're gonna try to push you. I mean, Oregon, we just play Oregon like we've always played Oregon.
It doesn't feel like we're playing like together right now. We're
Well,
playing
yeah, because
like,
we keep no, because we can't play together because our strat's already gone out the window.
That's what I'm saying. We're just hitting the site. Nobody knows where to go. We're getting picked. We're trying to set up for something we don't know.
Yeah.
Every strat's the except for the mountain and that one. Every other strat was the exact same that
We did 2 that were different. We did 2 that were normal.
Okay, guys, on the stage.
All right. You guys got this, all right? This is our map. Let's go, baby. Come on.
And then we're thinking, okay, it's border, you know, whatever. Like, Oregon is the second map. EG's incredibly good on Oregon. One of the best teams in the world on that map.
Lusty will get dropped all up to Dizzle now in the 1v2. He'll drop one. Can he find the second? And Dizzle will clinch it! Fnatic to take the 3rd round!
And we're like, okay, maybe EG's gonna try hard now. We're gonna see a big sweep. But that didn't happen.
Fnatic on map and match point. Last man alive is Necrox. His MVK is on the floor. It's looking, oh my God, they did it!
What? I didn't expect that.
Fnatic won! Fnatic won!
No matter what, when you show up to a match, The team you're playing against is going to do something that you're not used to. We can't make the excuse like, oh, they wouldn't do that in a match, or, oh, like that doesn't work normally.
That's mad.
Right after the match, actually, like I said to my team, I was like, I don't want to hear anyone make that excuse ever again. Like, we just lost a major LAN event because of that excuse.
Well fucking played, boys. Well played.
I'm extremely happy that we didn't face him this time around. If I had to break his heart again, or he would have to break mine again, it just, at some point, you can't fix the damage that's been done, and I would like, our careers to continue without facing each other all the time.
In Rio, it's been an incredible 2 days so far.
The size of people's hearts and their passion here, making it known for every team who've joined us. Surrounded by a Brazilian crowd who've got one thing on their mind, gentlemen. They want to see G2 not lift that trophy that they've been so familiar with. They want to see a consecutive Latin American Pro League champion, and they might get it.
We know exactly what it takes to win. This pressure is on FaZe. It's their home crowd, and if they lose, they have to be responsible for all of these people's feelings.
E aí, FaZe, G2, predileção obviamente pela FaZe,
Difícil botar favorito. Acho que vai ser... Como eu tô aqui fora e vou estar assistindo, eu quero ver o circo pegar fogo, eu quero partidaço.
And now it is grand finals time. It's coming to you live from Rio. It will crown the Pro League Season 8 champion. It will be the Brazilian hopefuls. FaZe Clan or G2 Esports coming to you next.
Now they'll be starting on defense. By they, I mean G2.
Kanto Raketti pushing out and taking down Moringa.
G2 is taking a lot of damage, but Kanto is going to get his third kill already in this round. Mav, the only one for his team to get a kill. He will finally shut down Kanto Raketti as Yuna eliminates Fabian. Pengu's going to get the better of Mav, though, leaving just Yuna. The first round goes to G2.
Pode dar o primeiro mapa pra FaZe, sim. Mas tem a ciência de que a G2 também joga bastante bom.
Watch out, get on, boys, get on.
FaZe firmly in the driver's seat, but they've only got 9 seconds. FaZe take the first round for their team.
Quite a defensive contest. Pengu eliminates Moringa and G2. And these two teams cannot shake one another.
Having a good day today.
It's going to be a drop from G2, a very aggressive play from G2. Kanto Raketti inside of Vault will take out Mav, and it's just an absolute brawl. It's all Astro now, and he's far off sight. He shuts down Fabian, but the Claymore from Goga finishes things off, and the first map goes to G2, 6-4.
There's a couple things to think about. If you look back to Atlantic City, Liquid got crushed map 1. So there's still a game to be played here.
You know I was there. Fuck.
Perfectly played from FaZe. FaZe take the round.
Just managed to outfrag G2.
Vamos que vamos, que ainda não terminou. Podemos sim levar o segundo mapa.
Keep in mind, we're in the final round of G2's defense.
No B1.
Oh, great toss! Goga and Jonas vanquished.
No, we didn't get it. I don't know where he went.
Leaving Kanto Raketti to deal with the 3 remaining members of FaZe, and very quickly he will reduce it to 2 with Moringa and Yuna just waiting, but the shotgun of Moringa looking at the corner of the doorway. Kanto around the corner! The door! What a clutch, Kanto! The madman! Silencing the crowd, and G2 up 4-2. Absolutely insane aim.
Nothing really makes sense. We're 5 random people from 5 different backgrounds, 5 different teams who speak 4 different languages. We barely speak English. And somehow, some way, we are one of the best teams in Siege.
G2 win.
Expected to win, and once more, they will live up to those expectations.
There's definitely a change to how people see us winning now and how we feel winning, because we have to, we need to, and it's what we do. But I think we can't always be up top.
Very quiet here.
It's time for other teams to take that fight with them, and they can build their own stories with those teams.
We can be stopped, just not today.
A G2 conseguiu sair campeão, mas tem hora que a sorte tem que andar junto também, né? Eu contei ele uns 2 ou 3 rounds que poderia, por causa do detalhe, a FaZe não conseguiu levar. E isso é o Rainbow Six, de vez em quando a sorte está com você, de vez em quando não. Comigo, geralmente não. No, I was not surprised. We know their potential. They are a strong team, but I could see a little bit of errors that G2 made. I just thought like I could be there playing, I could be beating G2 one more time. But I was casting, you know. But it was a good experience, it was a new experience, and I like new experience.
Daqui a 10 anos, quando você se aposentar, aí você vem pra gente.
Eu prefiro estar jogando. Obrigado pelo convite, Ubisoft.
Obviously, we're all frustrated. We really wanted our shot to play G2 because we all agreed that coming in this event, this was the best we had ever felt and the most prepared. We still really believe in ourselves and trying to make our way to the top. We just love doing it. The competition, working with the team, and I don't question whether it's worth it or not, I guess. It's just at the end of the day, it makes me happy. Even if I could make like a better living doing something else, I wouldn't care. I'm so much happier doing this than anything else I've ever done, so.
I think it's important to have an outlet where people can choose who they want to be. We have an online name, an alias, or a community that we're part of. And the reality of that something so like unrealistic or virtual becomes your biggest reality in a sense of companionship. I think that's what esports to the core is, because we feel so close to people that we're so far away from. It's all worth it. We're gonna do it again. 3 more months, and you just on repeat because it never stops.
We had the meet and greet as well, like a lot of fans, you know. They came in like you know them for like ages because they see me every day on internet. I couldn't imagine that it will be so big as it was. They know that I love them all. The support that they gave, that's a thing that keeps motivating us. I really want to keep playing because of the fans, you know. I don't know when I'm going to retire, but I'm definitely going to look back with pride, I'm sure that. It's our big goal to go to the Invitational because we know that's huge. Also, we got a huge prize pool. Now it's more than $1 million. I don't know how many zeros do we have in 1 million. It's a good money, you know. We want to be there, we want to play, we want to do what we love to do, that's play Rainbow Six. I think we have what it takes to surprise G2 one more time, and I'm looking forward to have this rematch.
I mean, looking at Liquid first, I do see them as our weakness. They're the only team in the world that we could never break. Only team in the world that beat us because they were the better team. And for EG, I think if they figure out what the problems are, if they figure out the mentality issues, if they stick together, I think most importantly, I think they're gonna be another top 4 team in the world. And I think what's gonna be our biggest thing to face that tournament for Invitational is gonna be ourselves, because now we're the ones with everything to lose. Our legacy, our plan, our year of playing, we might need to face the demons in ourselves and the things that we might lose if we don't win.
I do think we have what it takes to beat G2 now. We need to get past other people and get that matchup and make it happen. But I do think we have what it takes, and I think we're prepared enough. So I think we go back home and then just right back into practice, preparing for Pro League. So yeah, just constantly learning and improving and being as ready as possible for Invitational, because that's a big event. That's where we have to show up.